Hard snitch. This hand has Wotan in it. I mean, not much more to say there, right? I guess I'm going Eli HQ, Eli R&D. And I could take a credit, or I could install Adonis, or I could draw a card. I'm going to install Adonis. If he wants to keep going in my face, that's fine. Actually, I'm going to no-res this, because why would I? I don't have anything to show him. There's a Wotan there. There's next bronze. Daily cash, sure gamble. Okay, so he doesn't take the bait on running on Adonis campaigns. Let's just take 3. I sort of regret now not taking a credit on the first turn. It was definitely bad. I mean, I could have just installed Adonis there. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. That was a major mistake. If I take credit on the first turn and install Adonis on the second turn, then, you know, well, it's not a gigantic waste of time. Here, Tollbooth seems more reasonable than Wotan. I still look like HB Fast Advance to him. He hasn't seen any cards that are like out of character for that. Like he hasn't seen my Wotan. He hasn't seen. I mean, even Tollbooth is not terribly out of character for HB Fast Advance. So, and next turn I can install somewhere and then take 2 credits, and I'll be good to res this Tollbooth if he decides to faceplant it. So he goes test run on the last click, which I never like. I mean, test run is Morningstar and puts it on top of the deck. Okay, fair enough. I mean, that's one way to get past a bunch of Elis. Ooh, sorry. I always forget. Take X credits to your pool. Alright, so what do I do about this? This Morningstar that's inevitably going to come out. I mean, I could just like ice R&D. I can make him play it first. Boy, that is an annoying Morningstar, isn't it? Let's just take 3 credits and say go. This way, if he, face checks, I can blow him out a little bit. Oh, Eureka! That's the trick. Okay, so he still paid regular price for this. Okay, so he's siphoning me. Interesting that he has enough influence to splash the 4 more in the Morningstar and the 4 on the siphon. A little bit annoying. And he doesn't go and get my my Adonis campaign. Let's do an X bronze here and a Wotan here. Hopefully, I can like lock up R&D a little bit. Really, he just is willing to, get his guy fucked up. All right, fine. Just totally willing to get his Morningstar trashed by a roto turret, which I'm not playing, I don't think. Luckily, only 7 Gen is in my deck, so he's like less than 1 in 5. But he can continue going at those things and trashing Ash and stuff, and he plays quality time. Alright, so he's like pretty well stocked up. Akamatsu membership. He's sitting on 2 tags, so he's gonna have to like get Opus if he wants to really deal. He has Garrote in his deck. So, is this that deck This is that big deck, isn't it? This is I just actually saw this. They have like literally no way to get through a Wotan. And they've got two Siphons and a Morningstar, if I remember correctly. Torch as the only what's it called? Torch is the only code gate breaker in this deck. There's a Garrote, a Torch, and a Morningstar, and that's the plan. I think there's Opus, but I don't really remember. Here's a Torch and probably an account Siphon, which is fine. Okay, so you pay 2, you get in. Season Adonis campaign, I assume you're going to want to trash that. Nope, doesn't trash the Adonis campaign. So he's just letting me run away with lots of money. And runs it again. Alright, he steals my beta test. Not such a big deal. I think I've got like a long game advantage all nighter, really? I mean, I can just trash that if I want. And I think I will. Actually, let's just do this. I think I can probably score this right now. I could be wrong. He could have a way to like cheat Torch into play and gain money like this. But this is like a double click event, and he's not going to have enough to break Toll Booth, right? So he's Eureka'd his Torch into play, but he doesn't have enough money to get it. Which is good. So he's got most of his breakers out, but I've got my big agenda scored, and that can actually just turn Wotan into like an impenetrable fortress. There's nothing he can really do about it. Another account siphon would be annoying. Yeah, this is that deck that Jamie from Bad Publicity, I guess, won his store champs with. It's pretty funny. I mean, like, it's Motivation, Eureka, and Gigantic Breakers. But one of the big problems with this deck is there's literally no way to get around breakers bigger than 5. Or barriers, rather, bigger than 5. I'm just going to do this. I realize that I can, like, lose a beta test and that would be bad. Uh, okay. Alright, yeah, that'll do it. Wait. Yeah. Alright, so it, put X credits from the bank. Alright, there we go. Viper. Not the best. I mean, I think I just want to make HQ a little more unreasonable to run. For right now. I'm not going to destroy any of this ice because every time he runs it, it costs money. Just a second. Hey, what's up? Alright, if you want. Either way. Okay. When will you be back? Yeah. In like 25 minutes, half hour. Okay, see ya. Bye. Alright. So he hits my R&D. I can't res the ice, obviously. It's Wotan there, by the way, for you, those who didn't know. But I can res it next turn, and at that point I should be pretty safe. So yeah, I'll just take 3 credits. As far as I remember, there's nothing in this deck that makes me want to ice archives, unless he made some changes. What is this? Ah, the personal touch. Okay, so he put that on the wrong guy, I guess. Well, he's not getting up to 10 for his Morning Star. All right, that's good. An Eve campaign, so I can just do this. I maybe should have installed that somewhere else. Now that I think about it. All right, code busting. That's getting trash next turn. Probably my play is Jackson, draw 2, kill Armitage. Yeah, that seems good. And I'll discard these priority requisitions. The Wotan's going to keep him out pretty well, I think. That's annoying. Okay, so he's in. That's his last account siphon. I don't think he has same holds. But it does put him to 12 credits, and it keeps me off my my Wotaning for this turn if he decides to run R&D anyway. What else do I have to put back? An Ash. Oh, good. All right, so I've got 1, 2. I've got plenty of agendas in there. He could still win this game. I don't want to shuffle them in now, though. He should have probably run Archives before running, or run Jackson before. Okay, so he does have actually the other account siphon. That's annoying. So he is draining my money. But he doesn't want to use it to get into. Alright, so if I take. I don't think I'll be able to res Wotan if I res this, so I'm not going to for right now. I don't want this other beta test, really. So I guess I'll discard this. No, I don't want to put too many agendas back in the deck. This Eli is sort of bad. So is the Victor, though. At least the Victor costs him, too. No, I'll trash the Victor. Wotan! So what does this do? He has to double click through it, take a brain damage, pay 3 and lose a program. Alright, so yeah, I'll Jackson in Ash, 2 priority Rex. Huh. He's on 19 credits, so I'm gonna have to, like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to do something. That's for sure. Maybe I want to upgrade my HQ ice, like get a Heimdall out there. That'll be too big for his Morningstar. I'm not going to res this Eli. That was just like a token Eli install. He can trash this before I res it if he wants. Yeah. Yeah, you can't get in there. Well, I guess he could. Okay. So he's going to burn a lot of money doing this at least. He'll be down to 6. That's pretty good for me. Oh, and Katie Jones. Okay, that's fine. If he ever puts money on that, I'm trashing it. Let's do Jackson. Click for credit restructure. He gets his Garrote out of the heap, and he's going to probably scavenge it here. But he's like dead broke. Nope, he's just going to Eureka it. So, no big. Either way, he can't use this. I mean, if he wants to remove any amount of tags during his turn, I'll trash it after that. After he spends like a million money. So, I think I'm pretty good. Do I want to shuffle in anything? No, I don't think so. Actually, I guess I do. I'll shuffle in hedge fund, restructure, install beta test, and Heimdall. HQ is still costing him 6, which is really more than he can afford. And if he plans on like playing, what's it called this turn? Code busting. That's annoying. Still, I can do this and score my beta test. And I do still have my Wotan counter, so if he like wants to use like a Maker's Eye or something on R&D, and then sacrifice a program to click through Wotan, I can just give it a real in their own subroutine. Yep, no res. Here, I'll play this. Restructure. Trash code busting. I could have also just... I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably should have just put the ABT in here. Because I think it's safe. If he wants to trash the Sedanis campaign now, great. I'm sure it'll win the game. Yeah, okay. So I got him. I mean, he could siphon me. No, he doesn't have enough, really. Draws. Yeah, I mean, I know what your deck is, so not gonna work. There you go, Morningstar. Great in the beginning, but fails against Wotan.